The Journey of the Unseen, a 40-minute motivational speech. Time comes in every person's life where the noise becomes too loud, where the distractions become too many, and you realize that if you don't disappear for a while, you're never going to discover who you truly are. There's a moment where you go ghost, not because you're running away, but because you're finally running toward something, toward your purpose, toward your mission, toward the version of yourself you know you have the potential to become. Going ghost isn't about avoiding people. It's about prioritizing the person you're becoming. It's about saying, I'm busy giving myself the time, the love, the attention, the discipline, the honesty I've avoided for too long. Because if you don't give yourself that time, who will? When you elevate in silence, the world eventually hears the noise of your success. What you are on the inside becomes your outside. You smile in the mirror smiles back. You frown, the mirror frowns back. Life responds to you at the level of who you are. You can go from failure to success, but you cannot go from excuses to success. That bridge doesn't exist. Excuses are the language of potential never used. Excuses are the lullabies comfort sings to dreams before they die. And when I see someone drowning in excuses, I want to walk right up to them and say, hey, my name is Truth, and I came here to warn you that road you're walking, that's a dead-end street. Because everything around you will change, but only when you change, the mountain that never ends. Everyone thinks that once they reach the top of the hill, they'll finally be satisfied. But you know what happens? You reach the top, and there's another hill, and another, and another, and eventually you stop chasing the peak and you start embracing the steps. You realize, there is no final mountain, there is only the person I become as I climb. You might not be where you want to be today, but you're further than where you started. And sometimes, that alone is the miracle. So take the step, not the biggest step, not the perfect step, just the next step. Because steps stack, steps compound, steps create momentum long before motivation ever shows up. The seriousness of life. Life is serious, not in a scary way, but in a meaningful way. It's serious because it's fragile. It's serious because it's temporary. It's serious because you don't know how much more time you get. If someone walked up to you today and said, you've got 6 months left, your whole mindset would change instantly. You'd stop doing the things that drain you. You'd stop arguing about meaningless problems. You'd stop giving energy to people who don't appreciate it. You'd stop hiding who you are. You'd start living, really living. Whatever your answer is to that question, what would I change if I had 6 months left? Those answers reveal your true values. Happiness doesn't come from pleasure. It comes from alignment. Alignment between your goals, your values, your actions, and your purpose. Your cards have always been there. You don't see all the cards in your hand yet. Not because they aren't there, but because you're not developed enough to recognize them. Growth reveals gifts. Maturity reveals tools. Struggle reveals strength that comfort hides. Keep going, keep learning, keep evolving, and one day you'll look down and realize the card you needed was in your hand all along. Most people aren't obsessed with their goals because deep down, they don't think they're worthy of them. Dreaming is easy, executing is heavy. Between where you are and what you want, there is a battlefield of habits, fears, changes, sacrifices, failures, and rebirths. We lose because we shield our faults instead of exposing them to the sunlight of truth. But once you accept your flaws, you can fix them. And once you fix your flaws, you can grow. And once you grow, you become unstoppable. The price of winning is due daily. Everybody thinks winners pay the price once, but the truth is, the price of winning renews every day, like rent. Some days the price is small. Some days the price is everything. Some days the price is your peace, your comfort, your sleep, your old habits, your old identity. But every day, the price changes, and you either pay it or you stay the same. The opportunity of a lifetime must be seized within the lifetime of the opportunity, because you don't know if you'll ever get that moment again. Opportunity doesn't knock. It whispers, it hints, it nudges. The arrogant think it'll come again. The humble take it now. The long trip takes longer. You might want to achieve your dream in 2 years, but maybe it takes 10, maybe 20, maybe longer. That doesn't mean you failed. It means the path is longer than you expected. A delay is not a denial. A pause is not a punishment. Slow progress is still progress. Patience is the partner of destiny. Stay the course. Be disciplined. Protect the base core of your dream. Defy the story that isn't yours. Some of you are still living under the weight of a story someone else wrote about you. Your parents, your teachers, your past, your trauma, they handed you a script. A script that says, you're not enough, you'll never be more, this is who you are, this is all you get. But you're not responsible for the wound. You're responsible for the healing. Life is temporary. Pain is temporary. Seasons are temporary. But the decisions you make right now, those decisions echo into the future. So take responsibility. Not blame, responsibility. Blame looks at the past. Responsibility shapes the future. Becoming who you really are. There are 8 billion people on this planet, and not one of them has your exact combination of personality, gifts, perspective, voice, and potential. You are here to bring something into the world that literally no one else can deliver. But before you bring it out there, you must develop it in here. You want to see more kindness? Be kinder. You want to see more gratitude? Be grateful. You want to see more love? Be love. The world mirrors what you give it. You are not just an athlete, not just a student, not just a worker, not just a title. You are a multi-dimensional being with oceans inside you that you haven't even explored yet. Once you stop playing small, life stops giving you small results. The ART of failing forward. Michael Ross missed 9,000 shots. Failures didn't define him, they refined him. Failures are not stop signs. Failures are feedback. Failures are education. Failures are training for the next level. The only real failure is staying down. Get up again, get up again, get up, until getting up becomes your nature.